Hey guys, it's Hunter Gamer here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a building exactly like this. Now, this is just going to be a video on the basics of building large-scale creative or even survival builds that have dimension to them. Now, in this build, clearly I've got a color palette here, and I dedicated. This took me about two and a half days to build. And it came out with a great result. So here I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to find yourself a color palette. Now this is the first stage of building any building. You get a color palette. So for this big ass building, I got a color palette like this. Now if you're building a building, say like this, you get a color palette like this laid out. Now you want some diverse colors, so you want a base color for your entire building. You want a color for the accents, like as you can see those windows over there. And you want a color for your roof, and like in this case I did like gutters. So, it's all different types of colors, and this building I had a theme for this building, so, I did most of the roofing type blocks purple color. And the other, like the base blocks, I use just normal deep slate bricks, and I outline the building in this, whatever that is, cobbled deep slate or whatever. So once you find your color palette out, you're going to want to make a basic design for your house. Now this basic design is what's going to be repeated throughout the building, and it's only going to be interrupted by, different types of shapes like this, which can actually also be repeated. As I did with this building, I repeated the exact same thing in multiple directions. Just, that's, if you're building something more large scale, you're going to want to do that type of stuff. But, really, it doesn't matter. So here's a little model that I made of this building. So this is the basic wall here, and as you can see, there are a lot of layers to this. And now this is the basic pattern. So we got deep slate bricks, and this type of stuff, but it's layered, it's got dimension to it. We're using these stairs, and this thing is freaking, how wide is this? This is like 4 blocks wide, and that's just the basic wall, and that's what you're heading for, really. You want a wide wall that takes up a lot of space, and it's got, it's not flat. Like even this building I did a little flat, you see. It's not that great looking if it's only 1 block wide. You want, really a rule of thumb, you want a multiple wide wall building if you want the build to turn out good. So like this here, I did this basic, boom, copied a pattern, filled out a pattern, got the roof laid out, and then I just copied this for the entire building. So here, I got some that are 4 wide, some that are 5 wide, depending on how I laid it out. 4, 4, 5. And also, when you're doing this, you're going to want to lay out like a kind of basic shape. So like here, if we come over here, so like if I was building this, I just lay it out in 3s, and then I get an indentation for my doorway or something like that. Boom. This is just kind of how you basic layout stuff, and that's how you kind of get a good big build going. Like boom, just like that. That'd be a nice house if you just copied that design, did a little cathedral type of thing. And that's kind of like the basics for that. You want your buildings to have unique shapes too. Like this is a clear example of this. This is unique. It's got a lot of dimension to it. It's an accent to the entire building. It's not just a fucking square. Alright, like this shit. This is a square right here. Alright? That's what you're not going for. Like this is kind of squarey, but you got these extrusions. You get these windows. It's not just a big flat wall. I've even been doing this with the roof lately, where I just get some bricks, or even on this one I actually did it too. The roofs, you just break up the roofs. It's not a flat wall. You got little accents to the roofs. It makes everything look better. And this unique shape. Even like this house over here. This house is kind of different style of build, but it's nice, and you can do. It's a little impractical for survival builds, but they turn out looking great. You know, this I got a unique roof, a kind of semicircular type of roof going on here. And, you know, that's really what you want. You know, porch. Yeah, some of this, you know, if you build these in survival, they're not really too practical. You know, even this building's nice weird shape. You know, it looks good. So you get, you know, even like over here, I got a couple of builds. You know, this over here has got a nice weird shape to it. You know, and it looks good. It looks good when you get a weird shape. You know, even the roof, I got the roof, you know, basic roofs, you know, you used to just do like this type of stuff, you know, a couple of stairs or whatever, or flat roof. Or, I mean, even this is better than what you'd normally do, you know, just, you got some dimension to it. Even, you know, what's a good practice, actually, you can build the same house with different color palettes, like I did right here, and I think I did that over here too. But that's really good just for, you know, figuring out what blocks you want to use. And yeah. Yeah, so going back to the shape, you know, get different shapes and stuff. You know, look for unique designs, you know, and use those new blocks. You know, the deep slate blocks, even the cobbled, you know, it all looks good. You know, new blocks are always good to use, and just try them out. Like this, even this building over here, I used mud blocks for the roof. You know, I'd never used this shit before, but it turned out pretty good. You know, got a nice color palette here. You know. You know, color palette, boom, good. Got this accent color here for the stone bricks, and you know that's really what you're trying to do here. You know, in all these builds, you know, get a specific building in your mind, you know, and just work towards that. You know, a general shape or a general idea. Like for creative builds, sometimes it's nice you get a building in real life that you've seen before, and you just kind of try to do a Minecraft interpretation of it. You know, it's pretty good. Even like these are inspired off of the, I think I saw a couple of these in the Minecraft handbook or something. I kind of remembered them, so I just kind of tried to build off of them. You know, they're good looking. You know. Off the brain, you know, they're different, but they're good. And they kind of represent what a real house may look like. Like this is a kind of representational of a house that I've seen. So yeah, that's kind of the basics, you know. Interiors, I'm not too great at interiors, so they're kind of general. If you can figure those out, you know, let me know, because I still can't really do those. But you know, you get some general stuff, and you know what? Every build looks better with some landscaping around it. Even in the back here, we got the trees, we got the bone meal with all the flowers and stuff. Shrubbery, you know, it adds a different color to the build, and it makes it look better. Alright, so that's basically all I got to say. You know, if you got any tips I didn't touch on here, just put them down in the comments, and we'll get back to it. So remember, stay hunting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.